Breaking news or breaking hearts? Because if you thought rap was forever safe in Lil Baby's hands, think again. The unthinkable just happened. Lil Baby, the man who turned street anthems into stadium chants, just hit the brakes on his rap career, and the internet is combusting like it found out Santa Claus works at Walmart. That's right. Lil Baby quits rap. Not pauses, not takes a creative break, but quits. And the reasons? Oh, they're messier than a Love and Hip Hop reunion special after 3 shots of Casamigos. This makes the Kardashians look boring, the Will Smith slap look like a polite handshake, and the Drake versus Kanye beef seem like kindergarten snack time drama. Fans aren't just shocked, they're grieving like their Wi-Fi went down mid-Netflix binge. Twitter timelines are crying harder than Baby. Junior in Christian Rock's IG lives, industry insiders are whispering, like they just saw the rap Illuminati in broad daylight. And here's the kicker. The why behind this retirement is juicier than a Real Housewives wine throw. We've got leaks, celebrity meltdowns, and fan conspiracies that make Area 51 look like open mic night. Buckle up, this is about to be Lil Baby's wildest headline yet. So here we are, staring at the digital apocalypse of hip-hop. Lil Baby, the man who once said he was bigger than life, just made a move that feels bigger than death. For the rap game, at least. And trust me, this wasn't some random Tuesday announcement. No, this was a detonation, the kind of bombshell that explodes in slow motion, spraying chaos across every fan timeline, every group chat, and every barbershop conversation. If you thought the NBA offseason had drama, welcome to the Lil Baby retirement season. The whispers started like any scandal does, in the shadows of social media. A leaked DM here, a shady post there. At first, fans thought it was just a joke, the kind of clickbait headline that trolls push for retweets. But then came the silence. Lil Baby, who usually floods Instagram with flexes, flashy outfits, and random motivational captions, went quiet. And in the rap world, silence is louder than any diss track. It's like the Wi-Fi went down mid-versus battle. You just know something is wrong. Then came the leak. Screenshots allegedly showing conversations with close industry friends. Lil Baby telling folks he was done with this rap circus. Done with the constant criticism. Done with the endless demands to drop the old Lil Baby. Done with being treated like a money printing machine instead of a human being. And when those leaks hit the net, the reaction was instant chaos. Fans didn't just lose it. They staged emotional funerals on Twitter Spaces. Some even said this hit harder than when Kobe retired. But let's rewind. Why now? Why would a rapper at the peak of his game, millions in sales, endless hits, festivals begging him to headline, just slam the door shut? Well, the answer's a cocktail of scandals, stress, and a sprinkle of plain old drama. First, let's talk about pressure. Lil Baby isn't just competing with rappers anymore. He's fighting TikTok, algorithms, AI rappers, and fans who change loyalty faster than Cardi switches wigs. Every drop has to be bigger than the last. Every verse gets dissected like it's a Supreme Court ruling. You can't just rap, you have to trend. And Lil Baby, whether he admits it or not, has been carrying the weight of being the chosen one for years. And when you're the chosen one, everyone else is waiting for the day you fail. Then came the personal scandals. You know the whispers, the cheating rumors, the late-night club footage, the baby mama drama. Suddenly, the clean, humble image that fans loved started getting stained like a white tea at a barbecue. Every headline wasn't about his music anymore, it was about his mistakes. And let's be real, the rap audience loves a downfall almost as much as they love a come-up. Fans went from praising Lil Baby as the GOAT of this generation to clowning him in meme threads faster than you can say cancel culture. The final straw? A rumored industry betrayal. According to the leaks, Lil Baby feels like the very machine he helped build has turned against him. Record labels milking him dry, promoters pocketing more than him, fake friends smiling in his face while plotting in his mentions. He called it a circus. And honestly, it's not hard to see why. Imagine waking up every day knowing your life is a business, your pain is a product, and your music is never enough. Sounds glamorous, right? But what truly made the internet combust was how sudden this felt. One minute Lil Baby was performing to sold-out arenas, and the next, fans are reading "I'm done" in black and white text. No tour farewell, no grand final album, just a digital mic drop that sent the culture spiraling. The reactions were pure chaos. Some fans screamed "cap," saying this was just a stunt for publicity. Others cried like their favorite uncle just abandoned Thanksgiving dinner. Memes popped up faster than you could refresh your feed. Lil Baby photoshopped as a retiree in Florida, sipping pina coladas in Crocs. TikTok teens acting out dramatic first day without Lil Baby skits. But behind the jokes was real heartbreak. Rap isn't just music anymore. It's therapy, it's lifestyle, it's identity. And when someone like Lil Baby pulls the plug, it feels like an eviction notice on the culture itself. But here's where it gets juicier. The industry itself isn't staying quiet. Sources say other rappers already knew this was coming, that Lil Baby had been venting about burnout behind closed doors for months. Some even claim he warned folks he was one album away from vanishing. Imagine knowing your favorite rapper was planning his exit while you were screaming his lyrics in the crowd. That's betrayal-level drama, the kind that makes the Kardashians look like wholesome neighbors, and yet there's still an air of mystery. Because in true celebrity fashion, every retirement comes with an asterisk. Is this really the end, or is this the biggest rebrand stunt of the decade? Remember when Jay-Z retired in 2003 only to come back swinging? Or when Logic said he was done, then dropped more albums than your favorite indie rapper? Fans know the game, but this time, it feels different. Lil Baby isn't hyping a farewell album. He isn't selling farewell merch. He's walking away with nothing but frustration. And if you think the fans are losing it, just wait until you hear what the industry has to say. Because in the next wave of this drama, rappers, producers, and even celebrities outside hip-hop start chiming in. Some throwing shade, others offering sympathy, and a few turning this into the biggest clout-chasing opportunity of the year. Lil Baby quitting rap isn't just a headline. It's a cultural earthquake, and the aftershocks are only beginning. If you thought the first wave of Lil Baby's I Quit bombshell was wild, the aftershocks hit harder than a Kanye Twitter rant at 3 a.m. Because once the news settled in, the hip-hop universe didn't just react, they detonated. The memes, the outrage, the celebrity hot takes. This was no longer just Lil Baby's retirement. This was hip-hop's version of the royal family scandal. Except instead of Meghan and Harry storming out, it's the guy who basically carried rap playlists for the last 5 years saying, "Y'all can keep it, I'm out." First up, the memes. Twitter turned into a funeral procession and a comedy club at the same time. You had people posting fake obituaries like, "Here lies Lil Baby's rap career, 2017-2025, gone but not forgotten." Others photoshopped him as a Walmart greeter, wearing the blue vest with a smile that screams, "I used to sell out stadiums. Now I'm selling aisle 7 discounts." TikTok teens staged dramatic scenes like it was the Titanic, pretending to cry while Drip Too Hard played in the background. One viral clip even showed a dude flushing all his Lil Baby CDs down the toilet while sobbing. I can't do this no more. The internet went full soap opera, but what really lit the fire was the celebrity reactions. Because in rap, nobody ever just stays quiet. Everyone turns into a philosopher when there's drama. Within hours, hip-hop heavyweights, reality TV stars, and even washed-up rappers desperate for attention started weighing in. Drake, of course, dropped a cryptic Instagram story with nothing but a champagne glass and the caption, "End of an era." Fans immediately went full FBI, zooming in, decoding emojis, and declaring this was Drake's subtle farewell toast to his protege. Meanwhile, Future posted nothing but a broken heart emoji, and the internet treated it like a Shakespearean tragedy. Offset went live, looking like he just lost his cousin in a car crash, yelling, "Nah baby, say it ain't so, and let's not forget the haters." One rival rapper, who shall remain nameless but rhymes with flopper flop, tweeted, "About time, the throne's open." That sparked a flame war so big you'd think the Super Bowl was cancelled. And then came the comedians. Cat Williams popped up on stage during one of his sets and roasted the whole situation. Lil Baby quit rap? Man, that's like Popeye's quitting chicken. That's the whole menu. What we supposed to eat now? Dave Chappelle even joked that Lil Baby's retirement made the Kardashians look consistent, which honestly might be the greatest insult of the decade. But not all reactions were jokes. Some artists genuinely panicked, because let's be real, Lil Baby has been the glue holding rap charts together. Without him, streaming services are scrambling like Netflix after losing The Office. Producers are sweating bullets, labels are doing damage control, and fans are questioning if the golden era of modern trap just slammed shut. Of course, where there's chaos, there are conspiracies. Fans started spinning theories so wild, they made Birdman rubbed his hands together and summoned this trend for 2 days straight. One camp swore Lil Baby was forced out by the Illuminati, because obviously no rap scandal is complete without dragging them in. Another theory suggested he's secretly pivoting into Hollywood, claiming he's already got scripts lined up for Netflix and Amazon. And then you had the most outrageous one yet. Lil Baby's retiring because AI rappers are taking over and he refuses to be cloned. Yes, people really believe ChatGPT's cousin is ghostwriting Lil Baby's next album. The fan reactions weren't just emotional, they were theatrical. Some threw listening parties labeled The Last Supper, where they blasted Lil Baby's discography back to back like it was gospel. Others recorded farewell speeches in their cars, tears streaming, like they were sending off a family member to war. And if you thought fans were dramatic, wait until you saw the influencers. Every podcast, every YouTube channel, every TikTok commentary account turned this into a 3-hour deep dive. Folks who couldn't even name 2 Lil Baby songs last week suddenly transformed into experts on his discography, explaining why his absence marks the death of real rap. But nothing, and I mean nothing, was more outrageous than the industry meltdowns behind closed doors. According to insiders, label executives were throwing chairs in meetings. Promoters started cancelling entire festival lineups because, without Lil Baby, who's going to sell tickets? One source even claimed that Rolling Loud organizers were on the phone begging him to reconsider, offering him double the bag. And guess what? He hung up. Cold. And while all this was happening, the culture itself started shifting. You could feel the fear in the air. If Lil Baby could quit at the top, who's next? Rappers started posting paranoid captions like, "I ain't going nowhere, you're stuck with me." Fans started tweeting goodbye messages to artists who hadn't even hinted at retiring. The paranoia spread faster than Nicki and Cardi fanbase beef. But let's keep it a buck. The funniest part of this whole saga is how quick people turned the tragedy into clout. Random rappers with one mixtape out of Atlanta suddenly started tweeting, "With Baby gone, it's my time now. Sir, relax. You barely headline your auntie's barbecue." But hey, every storm brings out the opportunists. Even reality TV stars from Love and Hip Hop started weighing in like they were financial analysts. One even said, "If Lil Baby can walk away, so can I. Mom, no one was stopping you." At this point, Lil Baby's retirement stopped being about music and turned into the biggest cultural spectacle since the slap heard around the world. Every outlet, from TMZ to the Shade Pages to serious business news sites, was covering it. Some even ran headlines like, "Hip-hop market in crisis after Lil Baby's shock exit." Like it's the stock market crashing. Honestly, they're not wrong, but here's where the plot thickens. Because while fans, celebs and media were running in circles, whispers began to emerge that this retirement wasn't just emotional burnout. No, some insiders claimed this was tied to legal drama. Suddenly, the narrative shifted from Lil Baby's tired to Lil Baby's hiding something. And when that seed was planted, the internet ran with it like Usain Bolt. By now, it was no longer just about one man leaving rap. It was about what this meant for the future of hip-hop itself. And trust me, the fallout is about to get nastier, louder, and even more shocking. If you thought the storm had peaked, think again, because the aftermath of Lil Baby's retirement hit harder than a Mayweather left hook. This wasn't just a rapper walking away. This was a cultural reset button slammed in the middle of hip-hop. And the fallout. Oh, it's more chaotic than a Love and Hip Hop reunion when somebody throws the first drink. The fans are split into camps. On one side, you've got the mourners, folks holding candlelight vigils on TikTok while playing Emotionally Scarred in the background, whispering like they're at a funeral. Some even put together tribute edits so dramatic they looked like Oscar reels. On the other side, you've got the conspiracy theorists, posting 27-part Twitter threads with red circles and arrows, connecting Lil Baby's last outfit to some ancient Illuminati code. And then, of course, you've got the haters, suddenly crawling out of the woodwork to declare he fell off anyway. Sure, buddy, he fell off while selling out arenas you couldn't even get tickets for. But the real casualties? The rappers left behind. Suddenly, the pressure shifted like tectonic plates. Young rappers who once coasted under Lil Baby's shadow are now being shoved into the spotlight. Labels are pointing fingers like, "You're next. Pick up the slack." Imagine being a mid-tier artist who just wanted to vibe, and now you're being told to carry the game. That's like going from playing pickup basketball to being drafted into the NBA Finals with zero warm-up. The industry's reaction has been nothing short of desperation. Promoters are crying into their contracts because without Lil Baby, half their festival lineups look like grocery store parking lot concerts. Streaming platforms are panicking, throwing money at AI rap personalities like that's going to fill the void. One executive allegedly said, "We'll just push more Drake." Sir, Drake is 37 years old and still dropping IG captions like a heartbroken teen. The man can't carry the charts forever. Meanwhile, rival rappers are acting like it's Black Friday at Best Buy, rushing to claim the vacant throne. Everyone's tweeting, "I'm the voice now," or "I'm the streets now," like it's a job application. But here's the kicker. The fans aren't buying it. Because love him or hate him, Lil Baby's absence makes the rest look like background actors in his movie. And no amount of flexing is convincing people otherwise. But the consequences stretch beyond music. Fashion brands are scrambling because Lil Baby was their walking mannequin. Nightclubs are mad because who's going to pop 100K on bottles now? Even sports players are salty because they lost their go-to walkout anthem plug. The man wasn't just a rapper, he was a cultural ATM machine. And now, that machine is out of service. Then came the reputation war. Some insiders are already whispering that Lil Baby quitting saves his legacy. That by walking away at the top, he pulled a Rap Jordan, retiring before the game could humble him. Others, though, say he quit because he couldn't handle the heat. The memes labeled him Lil Maybe, dragging him as indecisive, claiming he'll be back when the checks stop. And let's be real, rap fans are fickle. Today they're crying for you, tomorrow they're clowning you, and then there's the family angle. Leaks suggest that Baby's inner circle is split. Some are pushing him to focus on peace, family, and business moves outside of rap. Others are furious, saying he's throwing away the empire they helped build. Imagine the Thanksgiving table at his house. Pass the mashed potatoes. Oh, and by the way, why'd you quit and ruin all our incomes? Awkward doesn't even begin to cover it. But here's the thing. The curiosity hasn't died. If anything, it's grown. Fans are now watching every move, every post, every silence, like hawks. If he so much as posts a picture in the studio, the internet will explode with "he's back" theories. If he doesn't, the conspiracies about legal trouble, beefs, or secret Hollywood contracts will spiral out of control. Lil Baby quitting isn't just a scandal, it's a cliffhanger that refuses to end. And that's what makes this saga legendary. Because whether he stays retired or makes a comeback, this moment has cemented itself in rap history. It's bigger than music. It's about the culture, the machine, the pressure, and the way we eat our artists alive. Lil Baby's retirement is the ultimate mirror held up to hip-hop. We demand everything, then act shocked when the star says, "Enough." But don't think the game is over. Oh no, this is rap, where no retirement is ever permanent, no scandal is ever truly over, and no fan ever stops watching. If you think Lil Baby is gone forever, just remember how many last albums Jay-Z has. In hip-hop, goodbye is just another marketing strategy, or another setup for a comeback bigger than before. For now though, the culture is left in suspense. Is this the end of an era, or is this just the beginning of Lil Baby's reinvention? Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure, the rap world will never forget the day Lil Baby said, "I'm out." And whether you cried, laughed, or clowned, you were part of history. And there you have it. The scandal that turned the rap world upside down and left fans gasping like they just watched a reality TV finale with no reunion episode. Lil Baby quits rap. And whether you're crying into your playlist or laughing at the memes, one thing's clear. This saga proves that in hip-hop, truth is stranger than fiction, and 10 times more entertaining. Now, before you rush off to tweet your own conspiracy thread about why Baby dipped, hold up, let's talk. Because this channel isn't just commentary, it's the front row seat to the circus we call celebrity culture. You know you're addicted to this drama as much as I am. And trust me, the scandals don't stop here. They keep coming like Kanye Instagram rants at 2 AM. So smash that like button like it owes you money. Hit subscribe like you're trying to get front row tickets to a sold-out concert. And drop a comment below telling me what you really think. Is Lil Baby gone for good, or is this the biggest marketing stunt since Soulja Boy invented the internet? I want your wildest theories, your savage hot takes, and your funniest memes. Because honestly, this isn't just a conversation. It's a community of scandal junkies who know the Kardashians could never compete with the chaos. Hip-hop delivers daily, and don't you dare click away without hitting that notification bell. Because the next headline, it's coming faster than a rapper sliding into DMs after one hit single. You don't want to miss it. Until then, stay messy, stay sarcastic, and remember, in the world of rap drama, the truth is optional, but the entertainment is mandatory. This is The Rap Truth, signing off.